Thank you all for joining me on this today, playing the Witcher 3 as, you know, Witcher is actually one of my favorite games of all time. I really enjoy the entire series as a whole. I actually started with, of course, Witcher 1, but that was totally by accident. As Witcher 1, I just kind of was just like, let me play something new, let me try something, and it just turned out to be amazing.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
Geralt of Rivia, you are one badass of a man.
So, later then.
Whew. Yennefer.
See you later.
This was actually the most interesting rendition of The Witcher 3 as it came down to... the Witcher series, because Yennefer actually never made an appearance until this one. Which is surprising all on its own, because... It's crazy. It's like... Yennefer was, like, always talked about but never described. She was always kind of given this, like, mysterious sense of, like, a person, and you're like, oh, what is going on? Like, who is Yennefer? But, I mean, it's been obvious that Yennefer is indeed someone very valuable to, Geralt of Rivia. I don't know, man, this game has so much, like, depth and so much lore to it that I don't even know what's going on half the time. There's so much. I mean, there's so much crap to this whole thing, too. This is like the tutorial, really. This kind of gives you the idea of what you're doing and what you're grabbing.
Clothes that aren't black or white.
Shit talker always.
See,
Geralt of Rivia, biggest shit talker in the galaxy. Well, the universe, really.
I don't want to be reasonable.
So
yeah.
That's the way the wind blows.
I always really enjoy how Geralt's commentary is always so, like, monotone and, like, empty. You're kind of like, oh, okay, that's very interesting. All right, Geralt.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
Oh, okay. That's cute. So today on The Witcher, I'm actually playing this through the hardest setting. I'm playing it on Death March, so basically everything is super unforgiving. You have to use potions, you have to use, like, oils and stuff like that. You actually have to plan out your mode of attack, otherwise you will get ruined in this game.
You're running out of juice.
I know.
Juice.
You might bring me some more once you're done training.
Too bad everything about this is wrong. Everything's moving around so much. Can't do that here. Why won't you let me run? You can jump, though. This whole walking business is just too much. Just takes fucking too long.
Old Witcher's fast
Oh,
asleep.
man.
Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course.
So yeah, I mean, the history behind this, mainly that the Witchers are actually a, God, they're an old clan. They're made up of, like, different schools. Like, there's, like, 7 different schools. Each one named after a creature, and kind of, more or less, made them, like, specialized in certain areas. Usually you can see, what school they're from based upon their medallion. For them particular, their medallion is of the wolf, so they are witches of the School of Wolf. They're pretty interesting. If you haven't played through the Witcher series, I highly recommend it. I will tell you this right now: Witcher 1 to Witcher 2 is quite a dramatic difference. They're all fantastic games. Witcher 3 has a great story, has so much to do. The open world environment really gives you a lot to do.
Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. If she wants to practice,
Yeah.
she'll get to practice.
There's quite a bit of cutscenes in this, but they're actually, like, important.
Gotta admit, we've spoiled her.
We've spoiled her. I've been saying it from the start.
Yeah,
Silly
this
bees
whole
firm
game is very, very
Saying
interesting.
that true. Hey, you let her walk all over you just like the rest of us do.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this
Yeah.
has to end. Now.
But as you can see, Witcher's actually pretty scarred. Like, he has scars on his face, Geralt has some on his face. As you saw earlier, he has them on his body. Witchers are monster hunters. That is their only job. Go out, kill monsters, make money. They are the most interesting of mercenaries, to be honest.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike.
Yes. Now, mind you, witches are normally, boys. Or male, at least. Why that is, I'm not 100% sure. I'm sure there's a lore reason on why they choose male. But usually when it comes to, when it comes to actual witchers and everything like that, like pulling them out and actually getting them, I've seen a couple of reasons why witchers are chosen.
What do you think?
I know one of the witchers here, I can't remember which one, he was actually picked up as a kid. His father was saved by a witcher, and in the end, the witcher told him that the first thing he sees is what he owes him as payment. And as soon as he walked in the door, he saw his son, and he gave him up. And he gave him up as a new witcher. And being witchers is pretty harsh.
Instructions unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
Yeah, well, learning is dull sometimes. But, you know, sometimes it's amazing.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Sorry's not good enough.
Yeah, but witchers go through a very harsh process of becoming
No, please.
perfect monster hunters.
In the stables.
End of discussion. Come on. We'll practice with the others down below.
I don't know all the steps, but there's I don't know if I want to do this. I kind of don't care.
Not
Yeah.
this time. Believe me, you don't want to keep Vesemir waiting.
Yeah, but witchers go through. I know one of the processes they go through is called the Trial of Grasses, and that's actually where they get their mutations. Yeah, witches are mutants. If you look at their eyes, you can see that they have the more cat-like eyes. It actually helps them see better at night. The rest of their mutation actually lets them ingest potions that normally would kill a person. Because they have metabolism that works, I think, like 3 or 4 times faster than humans. So they eat a crap load. The potions burn through their bodies faster, so therefore it makes it safer for them. Though they're still very dangerous if you take too many.
Knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings.
Yeah.
Like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zeracania dwells. And by the paleness of its visage.
Ooh, you just got schooled.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect.
Schooled by a little girl.
Vesemir's words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous.
So, mischievous. That's exactly what I was going to say. Witchers carry 2 swords at all times. As you can see, all these guys have 2 swords. One is silver. Silver is made for monsters. So most monsters in this universe are actually allergic to silver, like lycanthropes and stuff like that. They just have lycanthropes have just a higher
Should work on the basics.
higher, not immunity, the opposite.
Fundamentals. And Ciri's barely
Higher, more allergic. They have a higher allergic reaction to silver than other ones, but most creatures can't handle silver when it's used as a weapon. Here we go. Yeah. What am I doing? How am I aiming?
Quick cuts.
There we go.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Good, strong strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your
Yeah, and so they're allergic to... God, I keep getting sidetracked because I love this game.
Remember.
But monsters, yeah, are allergic to silver, and the steel is actually for humans, because Witchers know that they have bad times.
Woe is a fly trapped in amber today. Do it again.
Yeah, and so, you know, humans are just as big of assholes as monsters. Why wouldn't you need one?
Siri, see how Geralt holds his sword? It's angled. Stop showing off, Geralt.
Oh, parry.
Pretend now.
Yes. So I went back through this because, again, I'm having issues with the buttons.
Strike. Counter strike.
This is the hard part. Come on. Bring it. Bring it, old man. I'm better than you. I kill you. So I find it's been really interesting that I decided to play The Witcher 3 today. I mean, I already said earlier in the week that I would play Witcher 3.
We'll go over a few Witcher signs. Let's start with Quen.
Quen is like my bread and butter. This has saved my life.
Quen is sometimes called the Witcher's shield. Now watch carefully to see why. Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly.
Igni. Igni is fire.
Not for the Quen sign, I'd be up by now. Alright, Geralt.
Yeah,
Come
this
on.
is...
See that, Siri? Ard will knock anyone or anything off balance. Destroy. Time for Axie. Damn it.
Axie.
I hate this feeling.
Yep, there it is.
Really muddle your mind.
So yeah, Witchers are... They're also trained in, using magic, too. It's very, very minimal magic, but it's also, like, it's meant to just aid them in what they do. There's sorcerers and there's mages and stuff like that who actually are trained in higher magics, but they are trained in a different fashion. Oh, yes, there it is. Yeah, they're trained in a different fashion when it comes to... Oh, Jesus. Okay, come on. Get it together. Get it together. I was playing so much of this crap way earlier in the year.
Enough. Continue training at will.
Oh, you hit me, you son of a bitch. Yeah, and so the magic that they're trained with is quite impressive, considering it comes from their mutations and stuff like that. It's always really good. See, those are other two Witchers as well. There's very few Witchers that actually exist in this world, and for those of you joining me right now, thank you for coming in on the stream. Hopefully you enjoy The Witcher as much as I do. Hopefully that's why you're here. But yeah, Witchers are a very limited commodity within this world, and to be honest, like, Witchers are necessary. It's really strange because people call them freaks and whatnot because of their mutations in their eyes and all that stuff, but they are indeed required because monsters run rampant in this world, and that's due to some, they call the convergence or something. And that's when literally two planes of existence crossed over each other and dropped monsters and other beings like elves and dwarves and stuff into a normal reality. Or at least what I anticipate, like, Earth's normal reality was. That's a dead body. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, this has some very interesting story elements to it overall. Oh, man.
No.
Oh, God. Some bad dreams for a Witcher. But yeah, the crew you just saw right there is actually called the Wild Hunt. Geralt actually ran with them in the first game. Yes, it was the first game. He ran with them Not intentionally. It was that he got killed, but he got pulled from the dimension. It's very complicated. It's very, very crazy, actually. All the information is very obscure as well. But yeah, Geralt of Rivia actually was with the Wild Hunt for a number of, I think it was months, maybe even like a few years.
You all right?
And so he knows them pretty damn well.
Had a nightmare.
About?
Everything.
Take forever to explain.
Gone some way off. We've got time.
We've got time. I dropped off Kaer
Guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in a tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seems so real
Yeah.
in my dream, though.
Was
Definitely
she
some
angry about
interesting...
something? True to life, indeed.
Yeah, so, yeah, I mean, his first love was Yennefer before he died, and then he came back,
In the dream,
and he had another lover named Triss Marigold, who's a mage, and she's allergic to potions. I thought she used to be allergic to magic, but they might have retconned that. It's very interesting.
Trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream.
No.
Stuff is rough.
The
Everything
Wild
is
Hunt
rough.
appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
That's why dreams suck.
It was just a dream.
So funny thing is they have a beard mechanic in this game. So as time goes on, his beard grows out more and more, and he gets more and more gruff. It's really funny that's how they tell you the passage of time.
Show me the
And I actually really enjoy it because it shows that even though like Geralt looks like this timeless character, even though he has this white hair for like all his life, he's still like he still looks pretty. He still ages and he still progresses forward in time, and time is shown through his like growth of a beard. And you can shave it all off and it grows right back.
How about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberry.
So they're talking about Yennefer and trying to find her because Yennefer is on the run, and they're finally had the opportunity to see Yennefer and get involved.
What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
I still have the unicorn.
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice.
A unicorn. Oh, that thing is glorious. Hopefully, as I go through this playthrough, you'll be able to see the unicorn. We'll see what I do this time.
Back on topic.
Because his love interest may be different.
Where are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh. But it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there.
Oh, man.
Wait, hear that?
Here's your first iteration.
Smell it. Ghouls.
Yes, first ghoul. All right, get some water in me. Come on, let's go. Let's go. What the hell? All right, all right, all right. Okay. Come on, bring it. You're not even helping me, Vesemir. You bastard. So the thing is like, there's actually a difference between how you want to fight monsters and how you want to fight people. Fighting people, you want to block rather than dodge, and fighting monsters, you want to dodge because their attacks are too strong.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Yeah.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
Very interesting.
Because by
Yes.
eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No. Really upset him, too.
His whole theory collapsed. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, well, we can't all have good theories.
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The northern realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
I believe something. That's what keeps us going.
Yeah, so this country is actually embroiled in a war right now from the north, which is a lot of free kingdoms, a lot of smaller kingdoms all brought together. They're not really, like, working together, but now they are. Before, yeah, but they were all smaller kingdoms doing their own thing. Now things have changed. With the South coming up, which is actually an empire, they're looking to consolidate their rule and take over. Like, they've been in constant war. Oh, God. It's called, like, Nilfgaard or something like that. Yeah, the Nilfgaardian Empire. And they go about business trying to, like, conquer the rest of the world. Oh, Jesus, here's a griffin. So this starting area is actually, like, gives you the opportunity to see what it's like to go on a monster hunt, like a legit monster hunt, things you're gonna have to do for those monster hunts, too. Because later on, like, even though this griffin's a boss for this section of it, later on you'll be able to actually hunt griffins all on their own. Like, you can go out, catch a griffin out in the wild. It's quite a thing. Quite exciting, actually, to go on a true monster hunt and, like, search them out and do all the work and, like, track down where its nest is and then get all the right material so you can draw it out. It's pretty cool. I really like it.
Yeah.
Monster hunts feel like real monster hunts. And there's always gathering stuff, like getting new armor and new weapons to really, like, make the difference. For this playthrough, I'm actually going to stay in this set of armor here. Called the Warrior Jerkin. I'm gonna upgrade it as well, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to. Oh, sorry.
You'd like a reward, I suppose.
I'm gonna wear this armor the whole way through.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also
Yeah,
say my
I'm gonna
soul
upgrade the swords for sure, but the armor I'm gonna hold on to because again, it looks badass.
Leads to the main road
And you'll see what happens when you, like, change the armor and you look different. It's ridiculous. It requires
Yes.
It requires I'm going to have to dodge a lot more and be good at blocking, but, you know, that means I'm going to have to actually be good at this game instead of just
But
prancing through.
there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there.
Still on the hunt for Yennefer.
Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
That's
Not
cute.
a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
beast barely grazed me. But sure.
Time to get
He's a
hammered.
good rye, nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
You don't know me. So the other thing about Witchers and their medallions, like you see that they have the wolf one, is that the medallions actually like hum, or they like register that there's magical creatures around or magic's being used. And so they're a great monster hunting tool. Because they inform you of when something's nearby. Oh, I just knocked that kid out. Took his ass out. Oh, you beat me here? That's not even possible.
Whoa,
That is not even slightly possible, you son of a bitch. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. So now we're into this inn. We're going to still be inquiring about Yennefer, see how things go that way.
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
Not anymore. Place is gone.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
See? Nilfgaard. Nilfgaardian Empire.
My arse it is.
Man, you're gonna get all uppity for what? Sit your ass back down and have a drink. And here come the Witchers.
Witches?
Yeah, people can identify them pretty fast. Usually by the two swords in the eyes. No one really carries two swords except for them.
Freaks.
I mean, yeah, plenty of soldiers will carry more than one weapon, but
Beg your pardon for those.
they carry
folks.
two very distinct weapons. The steel and the silver sword.
Folk are jumpy around here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Yeah, we're gonna murder the fuck out of it.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
He's still alive.
Sends his regards.
Master Witches. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Yeah, see? Family. We're gonna move it along.
Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby.
Yep.
And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not
Yeah.
seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Yeah, Yennefer.
Travellers about though.
There's bitches everywhere.
All over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
I think for
everything.
for a long time they were talking about how they were really unsure about how to put Yennefer in the game. They didn't want to involve her mainly because they didn't want to basically screw up her character. And I'm pretty excited to see how that goes.
Only killed livestock at first.
Well, not how it goes. I've seen how it goes. I've played through this already. This is me playing on a second through on the hardest difficulty. But I really like how they did her character. She is very smarmy. She has she's kind of cold, but she has her reasons for it, and she just has these intricate plans and all this stuff going on. It's very fascinating.
Bandage that up.
Please, I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
How about we draw a lot of attention? I'm just gonna start kicking the shit out of some people.
Black one's been out measuring the fields. Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Let's talk to these fools. Come on.
Someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet. Out
Yeah.
of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Your beer will be fine. You don't even have a beer.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno.
Radabor. Who
Lots
knows?
of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
Yeah, there's no fucks given when you're a Witcher. You kind of have all this free reign. You're subject to the laws and stuff like that, but being a Witcher, people give you a lot of leeway. Mainly because they're fucking terrified of you.
What a waste of time. The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Wait a minute.
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Yeah, whatever
Geralt
you
of
say.
Rivia. Witcher with tenure.
Witcher with tenure. Yeah, he's been a
Looking
Witcher
a
for
woman.
all his life as a
Long hair,
child.
Dressed in black and white.
That's how you get your
Seen
scars.
women like
Monsters.
Of course not.
Drowners,
Unlike the
ghouls,
populace, I know the horsewoman of
owls,
war,
all these
pure
things.
poppycock.
that. Horsewoman of war. What's that about?
Folks say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
That sounds about right.
Vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
This guy's such a pompous douche. I've heard this before. He just, he makes me
Reached
crazy.
Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other. Drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True.
So
We
many.
value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
Ah, yes. Geralt
Their
shit
sword is
talking.
not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Yeah, that's going to hell. Real quick.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired
Oh,
of
you're an
life?
idiot.
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench.
Yeah, that's what you think, but you're going down, dude. You're gonna
understand it and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
My magnum opus. That definitely makes me want to play.
Take my advice. Go back to your books.
Mad Max, because I have that game too. God, that's a good game. I really enjoy Mad Max.
To attend, no tenure to gain, end notes to compile. First soldier you see will kill you.
Why would he do that? Me? A neutral civilian? A scholar?
Boots.
Come again?
He'll kill you for your boots.
Yep.
Gotta go.
You know, I tried to give him the advice and tell him the truth.
You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
Why not?
Splendid.
This is probably the only time you'll ever see me play Gwent, because playing card games. Playing card games in games for me is really rather annoying. Like I don't see the purpose behind like spending all your time playing these games. Like sure, it gives you more playability in games, but it also just seems like it's annoying. It's like there's so much going on. I don't know, like, you have so much to explore in the world, and there's no reason you should be playing, you should be spending all your time in a card game. Because if you spend this much time in a card game, like... Why? Why would I even bother? Look at Joe. What does... Everyone's at 1. I'm already at 1. You're at 5. I mean, I could throw down some big dudes, but I don't see a purpose. I'm gonna pass. He's gonna outdo me, and he's gonna kill me on this round. He might actually be a challenge this time, because usually he's... not so much a challenge. I get a new card. Oh, look at you, going big. Gonna throw that one down. Alright, come on, use up all your good cards. I'm gonna go even on this one. What does he do? He gives me penetrable fog, which fucks up guys in the middle. Oh, I lost. Look at that. I didn't even know Nilfgaard had an ability like that. That's crazy. Yeah, so, I don't know, like, I didn't really give a shit about Gwent, to be honest.
It's not a game for everyone. Requires an analytical mind. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple keep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I don't know. Gwent is like, I don't know, again, like, playing card games within games kind of seems ridiculous to me, and I don't get it. But whatever. Shit kind of happens. Ooh, kitty. That's a big cat. Holy shit. So this guy is interesting because he's actually in the new DLC as well.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Give me a drink. Let's get hammered.
Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
So this guy knows way too much. I knew he was real sketch from the start, but I didn't realize he was so much sketchier than I anticipated. I haven't played the new DLC yet, but he is definitely an interesting monster. An interesting person? Nilfgaardian Lemon.
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
This guy is just way too, like... This guy was just way too, like, cool and calm about everything.
The Butcher of Blaviken.
Yeah, he... Considering he knows that this is a Witcher, this is a guy who kills people, kills monsters, like, I don't know. He was just way too relaxed, way too chill.
Guessed it. It's love.
Oh.
Knew it at once.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
A Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
Nope.
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Now I gotta go talk to a garrison commander about some garbage.
The garrison.
Thanks.
And he sets me along on my quest.
Stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
And he just sends me along my merry way. Am I hammered? Am I hammered? Oh. Ask the Nilfgaardians about Yennefer. Yennefer. Oh, we're gonna punch some people.
Done drinking?
Hey, what's up, bros?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Cute. You guys really don't get a choice.
Haven't done anything to you, so just calm down.
Of course no. You've done nothing.
Horson's working witchcraft. Get him!
Horson.
What? Lost your nerve?
Boom! Kick the shit out of you. Come on, horse, get out of the way. Boom, knocked your ass out too. Go to sleep. Fortunately, I did that Axie spell, so it put that guy on his ass right away. Alright, time to go off. But as you can see, like I said, this world is very open, it's very beautiful. Let's take a look at the map. This is just White Orchard, too. White Orchard's a very big place. I mean, there's the city right there. There's some more stuff here. Here's some crossroads and some places we've been. White Orchard's a very, very big place. And this is actually one of the smaller places of everything. Like, it's a big world. And I love how big it is. I love how expansive it is. And that's not even including the islands that they let you go to. I'm gonna go this way. Drowner! Oh god! Hidden treasure. Do I care enough to kill the drowners? Not really. Here we go. I'm glad if I run into them, they don't decide to, like, outright murder me, because that gets annoying real fast. Okay, we're gonna pass by these wolves. Actually, no, fuck that. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go kill some wolves. They are level 5. So this could be a big pain in my ass. Come on. Bring it. Oh god. So I have stamina, which affects not only me, but also affects my spells. Oh god. Come on. Bring it. Come on. You wanna fight? I'll win. Gotcha! Told you. Yes! Now I get stuff! So a lot more alchemy things. Things that'll actually help me, like, craft potions. Okay, yes, yes. Perfect, perfect, yay! That was a good haul for just starting. I definitely took a risk by fighting those wolves right now. They were definitely much stronger than I am. Do. Did a good job. Did a good job. Very successful. Good job, Roach. You were the man. You're the one who did the most work.
Slow now. Come on.
All right. Yeah. So I mean, there's different sides left. Pulls your silver sword. Pulls your steel sword. Right. Pulls your silver sword. Fortunately, they have different handles, so you can tell which is which. Roach, you're not helping me right now, man.
Discipline. That's what you folk lack.
Discipline. I don't know. Depending on how things go, you guys may lose the war anyways. There we go.
No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
I mean, look at him.
Like trouble.
That ain't nothing new.
I make trouble go away.
I'm a witcher. I'm badass as fuck.
Captain Peter Sugwin Levy is in the tower.
Yeah.
Right, past the gate.
Being a witcher.
You black ones
Easy
aren't
way
so
to go.
scary after all. Can even be nice if you want to.
Don't get accustomed, Nordling.
To the tower. Go.
Ah, yes. And here we go! Yep, I am the best.
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency,
But the
of a
farmer.
So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier.
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a nice...
The elder man, the smith, Willis. But it is said
Yeah.
he is a dwarf.
This guy has a nice disposition, but not quite. I mean, he is still a soldier, and he still has to look out for Nilfgaard over them.
Plan to requisition something from him, too?
If it is necessary, yes, of course. We are at war, in case you have not noticed. Who are you? Speak.
Geralt of
I
Rivia.
am Geralt of Rivia, the best witcher of them all.
This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Witchers, I don't know, like, Witchers have been are my favorite, like, people. I actually remember playing in a Pathfinder game, and I made a Witcher from a fighter / alchemist. Make potions, drink mutagens, fight your way through the world. Did pretty well.
Then I shall see what I
knew.
However, his name was Jim.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods.
I think he was called Jim the Whacker. He was weird. Very strange. But it worked. It worked for me.
Found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate.
Yep.
Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy.
No, it's never easy. What the hell's wrong with you? Why would this be easy?
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex. Why it's abandoned its lair.
See, it's like...
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around.
Yeah. And like I said, monster hunts are very real in this game. Like, you're legitimately going out and you're trying to find monsters.
Very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
Gotta gather a specific herb.
A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this.
Oh.
But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though.
Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira.
Way to be a dick, Geralt.
She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Some bitch. Time to go.
Tomira and Mislav. Thanks.
So I think first we're gonna go off and we're going to talk to what's his face? The Hunter. We're gonna talk to the Hunter, who's going to make all the difference in the world for us, because he's gonna show us where the griffin was nesting, what its habits are, things like that. Crossroad. This is basically your fast travel points. I'll definitely use those intermittently, like use both like the fast travel and Roach to get from place to place. I mean, you're gonna have to use them initially because you can't always fast travel to certain places, but you can always ride Roach anywhere you need to. So I could go here already and speak to that lady, or I can go here and talk to them. And I'll go here first because there's also some bounties they want me to look at. I'm gonna fast travel here. And fast travel isn't always the best route because because sometimes there's like treasure, there's valuables, there's things you can find. Like when I passed by those wolves, like that was a bunch of stuff that they just gave me. Oh. I'm trying to remember how to call my horse. Okay. So here is the bounty board. Wanted deserter. There we go. So I picked up all the useful bounties. Everything else is just like just random shit. Ah yes, the dwarf. The dwarf whose house got burned down. This poor bastard.
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
Easy on the insults. I could add to your misfortune.
This is how to be a dick.
Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to service their garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses.
Goddamn dwarf.
Sort of thing.
Doing dwarf things.
Don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. The humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. Stop talking to me.
it's sad how big a dicks like humans are, no matter what game they're in. But that's, I mean, that's actually very true because people are actually set up that way. I mean, we work better as a unit. We're great when we decide to work together. Like, you can make empires, you can have sophisticated armies, you can do everything. But we're also extremely jealous and possessive.
But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I?
So they definitely has some interesting things. Being human is definitely an interesting aspect in games. I'm gonna use your grinding wheel real quick. Yes, my weapons are now stronger. Okay.
Wind's howling.
The wind is howling. So let's see. So I'm actually going to change the quest we're on, because we should be going over there, but you know what? We're going to use this, and we're going to look around the forge. So this is more crap for me just to make stuff later, both armor and other things. There should be something around here somewhere. There. So there's tracks.
Shavings from a tinderbox. Arsonist must have lit his torch here, tossed it on the roof.
What a
fled
dick.
through the orchard. Footprints.
Footprints.
A man's. Large.
Time to go fuck up someone's day. I'm gonna grab some more plants. These are actually good for making potions and oils. Oils are meant for your blades, and so it gives you an extra advantage against a particular type. So like specters and the ghouls and stuff like that, they all have a specific type. And to get the herb and to make more oil is a lot better. It makes things a lot easier, especially killing things. Like, sometimes things are so powerful that even when you hit them with the silver, they're not, like, it doesn't hurt them as much. And they can regenerate health faster than you can swing, which is a huge pain in the ass. Especially when you're monster hunting. Monster hunting is the biggest challenge. Yes, I'm going to keep picking up everything. Leads off. Came by the water.
Took off his boots and went in the water. Probably wanted to cover his trail.
Cute. This is a treasure chest, so this definitely needs to be opened. It has some orens, which is an old currency, but they'll trade it out for crowns, which is the new currency.
Lost his boots in the rush.
Yeah, because he ran from drowners. You can see what the drowners were.
Jumped out of the rushes. Drowners. But he managed to escape.
It's like, this world sucks. This world is so dangerous, and everything about it is awful. This is, I don't know. This is a shitty place to be.
Bleeding, but not badly. Surface wound.
What up, bro?
Back to the village.
I'll talk to you in a little bit, Bram. You and I will have some words.
Lad went missing one day, so folk nabbed a witchman that was hunting nearby. Started poking him, asking. When he started twisting and squirming, so
Oh, Jesus.
they knocked his head off.
Aye, so it were. Except it was some drowner.
Looking for
that
trouble?
sucked on him. Witcher had naught to do with it. What did the folk do? They could have sewed his head back on.
Trail ends here.
Okay.
I'll recognize him by his wounds.
I will recognize him by his wounds. I'm just gonna fucking rob this house, so. Taking everything you have. You're just some person. You.
Drowner claw marks. It's gotta be him.
Hey, you drunk fuck. We're gonna have some
Nasty
woods.
wound. Run into a drowner?
What the fuck do you care?
Whoa. Our arsonist's a charmer, too. Come on. Smith wants to talk to you.
He's gonna fuck up your day.
Talk to a non-human. Sons of bitches all, and dwarves are the worst. Greedy little magpies. Do anything for gold, they will. They forge the blades the black ones put to our throats. Am I not right?
No, not at all.
Listen,
not always.
We can work this out, man to man. I give you gold, you don't turn me in. My mum died a while back and I sold her tools. I've spent some, but what's left is yours.
Nah. I finished contracts.
Dwarves might be greedy, but I'm not. Can't buy me.
And I'll beat your fucking mug to a pulp.
Calm down and come with me.
Calm down. Now follow me.
That's how you fuck up some people's days. Axii is such a useful symbol. It's kind of brutal, actually, like that they give Witchers this ability to control people's minds. But they're very small amount of people, though. Like, people who have weak wills are easy to control with Axii initially, but it does change. Oh, see, L3 is the call. See? That's how you call the horse, but I don't need him right now. Get it together. Yeah, but Axii is very dangerous. I mean, not used responsibly by Witchers is probably what happens. Would happen a lot. That's why people are scared of people who can do magic. I mean, it's just always the same thing. It's like, give someone a new weapon, and now you're terrified of them because suddenly they have a power that you don't. What the fuck is this? Honeycombs will pay large quantities. Welcome. Maria Herbalist. Alright, let's go. Get it together, fool. We got shit to do. I got places to turn you in. I just had to run. I didn't even have to wait for this fool.
Up and at him.
What's going on?
I come dressed down.
Here you go. One village pyromaniac in the flesh.
Nap? You! I knew your mum for years. Charged her nary a copper. This is how you repay me.
Yep.
I've had enough. Hey, soldier. A minute of your time, please.
No! Willis, I beg you. I was drunk. Didn't know what I was doing.
Being drunk is not an excuse.
Hold you, Master Willis. We will help you rebuild once reinforcements come. The supplies have been ordered.
Not what this is about, mate. This here's the arsonist. A witcher found him.
The forge was important to the garrison. Destroying it was sabotage. No trial needed here. Just a tree.
And this fool's dead. They're gonna hang him.
Villagers will really love you now.
Well, no, I don't give a flying fuck about them.
Yes, that is quality.
I hated the Black Ones at first, like everybody else did. Now I'm thinking they might just bring order to this place. Teach these layabouts some manners. But enough about that. Your reward. And I managed to save some things from the fire. Anvil's still whole, so I'm sure I can bang something out on it. You need anything, let me know. Give you a good price.
Oh yeah. That worked out really well. 20 crowns? Not bad. Not bad. Let's see. Missing in action. Witcher contracts. Level 2. I am not level 2 yet. Yeah, but I mean, you need to do shit like this. Because if you actually don't do missions like this, like, you'll get killed. Roach. Come on. Oh, so you can put Axie on your horse, which will actually calm it down. So in times of fear, when like monsters show up and things like that, they will cause your horse to freak out, and if he freaks out too much, he'll buck you off and run, which can hurt you. So you can do Axie on your horse, which basically like calms his brain. Makes it a lot easier for him to keep running. Because you don't always have to fight everything you come across. You can just run on by, no problems. Come on, keep it going. I definitely know there's some sort of glitch that, like, makes it easier for me to get away with stuff in this game, like, being able to use the full stamina all the time. Whatever it is, I don't really care. It works to my advantage.
Talk to your dog.
It's my brother's, Bastion's, but guess he's mine now.
Damn, that dog is fucked up. Look at those scars.
Fought the black ones in a battle just outside the village. Haven't had word of him since. I told him, do like I did, lose a finger or two so they won't recruit you. Too damn afeard he was. Bloody hell.
He's gonna go get it.
I'd walk the battlefield if I were you.
I did. Sea of corpses. And corpsers feeding. Someone told me they were feared of fire, so I took a torch, tried to chase them off. Horse shite, I tell you. Would have ended up eaten alive if it weren't for Hussar here.
Badass dog.
Listen, guessing you carry those swords for more than show. Come with me. Keep the ghouls off. Help me find Bastion and I'll pay you well.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm always down for money.
I'll help you. Just been a few days since the battle.
Yeah.
Chances we find your brother alive are slim.
So I'm gonna do this side quest. Hopefully, it's not gonna help me. It's not gonna level me, but it'll help me level. I'll do this side quest, and then I'll probably, we'll probably end the stream there. Every Wednesday, I'm gonna do The Witcher anywhere from 1 to 2 hours, depending on how I'm feeling. It may be longer, but mainly, yeah, just kind of getting involved. White Orchard's gonna take some time, but once you get out of White Orchard, like the whole world is kind of just, yeah. It's kind of an open world at that point. Like, I can kind of go, I can do the main quest if I want, but it's going to be quite interesting. So let me do this final quest. I'll take a short break, and then maybe we'll do some Destiny or something like that. I'll definitely let you know. Let's go ahead and get this done. Get the Witcher out of the way. Head off to the battlefield. So this guy, he is paying me to protect him as he goes to this most recent battlefield where there is corpses and stuff like that. It's like ghouls and whatnot who are hanging out here, feeding on the bodies of the recently killed in this most recent battle. Get off the horse. Get my silver sword. Yeah, so now I'm waiting for this idiot. Like, hurry up, bro. Ah, come on. There you are. Welcome. All right.
Good. Bastion. His body must be here somewhere.
Okay, there we go.
Want to examine them one by one? Could take a while.
You needn't fret. The recruits from White Orchard painted a small flower on their shields so as to be able to spot each other in battle. There was just a few of them. We look for the flowers, we'll find Bastion quick.
How do you see a small flower? Like, it's got to be a big flower.
Many a soldier's dropped his shield, especially if he was on the losing side.
If we find the shield alone, Hassan will catch the scent and lead us to Bastion. Come on. Sooner we get this done, the better.
Alright, alright. Just letting you know, shit doesn't always go the way you want it to.
So many corpses, and the war's just started.
Okay. This is where I'm gonna pick up a lot of crap. But it's gonna be a lot of resale stuff, that's what it's gonna be. Why, hello! Come back. Yes, take that fire. All right. That's one. That's one group down.
That him?
No.
There's a shield.
Doesn't look anything like it.
Any more? There's always more ghouls. Ah, here's a shield.
That him?
No. Neighbour's son.
Come on,
There's a lot of blood here.
Smell Bastion, boy.
That him?
No. Neighbour's son.
Another neighbor's son. Cute. Is this ghoul? He's got.
Come on, Can you smell Bastion, boy?
He's got a dead body. Alright. His shield has to be around here somewhere. Yeah, like I said, this is where I'm going to pick up a lot of crap, and it's just going to be for resale. Take him to that dwarven guy. He'll buy it all. It's just about making crowns as much as possible, because you run out of money very fast here. Is this a shield? No, there's no flower. This looks like a... You're pretty chewed up. I mean, we've already seen that shield. Come on! Any other shields? I know it's around here somewhere. There's that shield already. The shield's around here somewhere. I know it is. I think it should have been that shield over there, because he shouldn't have said the same thing twice. I'm trying to find this stupid thing. Jesus Christ. No flowers, no flowers. No flower. No flower. No flower. The shield is upside down. No flower. So many shields. This one.
Skin's burned off. Might be hard to tell, I know, but could this be him?
Oh, yeah. Bastion was big, broad-shouldered. This one seems smaller, but maybe it's the fire did that.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe the fire did that. Maybe it not. Ooh, footprints.
The Tsar's caught his scent. Come on.
Alright, Doug. He's pretty far off from the battlefield, to be honest. And here we are. We found him.
My lieutenant demanded we defecate on command. Ballista bolts landing all around, and all he could say was, "A soldier with a full stomach will not step onto the battlefield." Now shit, that is an order. Can you believe it? The cretin.
Stop! You're killing me. My ribs. It hurts to laugh.
That needs a tourniquet. But first, want to explain what's going on here?
Look at his fucked up leg.
Bastian! Is he... Has this Nilfgaardian captured you?
No. He saved my life. I got a cut to my side, and then got hit in the head. Couldn't see anything. Rosinia found me as he crawled across the battlefield. His legs twisted.
Oh, yes, I can see it. It's gross.
Blind man leading a cripple. Found this place.
Gonna head out.
I'm taking you home.
He's not wearing any pants.
See to these wounds.
I won't leave Rosinia. Alone he'll die. And he can't go back to his own. He's deserted. They'll hang him.
Yep, they will.
They find him with us. They'll hang us all, my Laisha included. No, the Blackened stays here.
We're gonna help him out.
only made it with the Black One's help. Maybe you ought to show him Nordlings aren't as barbarous as Nilfgaardians make us out to be.
That would be best. Because then you don't look like a huge douche.
I could give him our pa's clothes, teach him to work the field. But that accent... Fine, I'll take him in. Thank you, Witcher. Your reward.
And there we go.
And the gods protect you.
Making money. Yeah, but thank you all for joining me on this stream. Like I said, I'm going to do this every Wednesday, so we're going to play through more of The Witcher. We're going to get through White Orchard, hopefully on the next round. But, you know, like, it's a pretty good time. Witcher is an exciting world. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of shit to do. There's so much of the world to explore. And hopefully we can continue to explore it together. But as always, guys, I will see you next time on Wait and Stream.